Okay, so starting a new door family, we'll go family, new, and go down to metric door. And click open. We're going to go over what are some of the things that are inbuilt into this family already and what things you need to be mindful of. So the starting point is the category. So by default, it's within a door category. Now this might seem obvious, but it's quite important to have the correct category for your Revit family. So often within a project, you have schedules, visual settings, and templates within your project that rely on reading this category-based information. If we go into the family types dialog, we see a few parameters here. So the main ones to be mindful of are height and width. And you can see here the delete parameter is actually grayed out because they are that important. So if we created a new door type, I would call this 1000 by 2000 door. And you can see there that the name is at the top there and it links to the height and the width parameters there. Now there's some other analytical properties that you can see here. And these are for doing energy analysis, energy models, and to make sure that the door meets certain criteria. So there are certain criteria for an architectural project, things like solar heat gain coefficient, thermal resistance or heat transfer coefficient or U value, which in the UK is typically 1.4 or 1.6 depending on the door's application. Now you see this frame information here, which we're going to delete these three parameters because we don't need them. Okay, so looking at the model, by default, if we go to the 3D view here, let's see there's a frame on the inside and the outside, and there is a cutout sketch here. Now this sketch is just an extrusion cutout, and this is based on your width and your height parameters. If you go into elevation view, you can see this here. So we've got those parameters there, height and width. And the sketch is just cutting all the way through the full depth of the wall. It's important to be mindful of which side is the exterior and the interior. This is important when you're placing your door within the project and you want to model your door up in accordance with that. If it's an outward opening door, then you obviously want your door swing and your door leaf to come out this way to the exterior. We're going to delete these frames as we don't need them. We're going to be creating our own. That's all for an introduction.